Yo, Santana,
What's up?
you got me?
Yeah, I got you.
You a leader. You on some following. Coming to the club on some modeling
shit.
Bitches sucking cock just to get to the top.
I put 100% in every line I drop, but don't quote me.
Hey, real shit. Shit to make him feel shit.
Hip hop, hip hop.
Listen, man. Hailing from the Bay Area. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
San Fran to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Mexican heritage. You know what I'm saying? Redhead, don't care. You know what I'm saying? Porn star extraordinaire. You know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, man. When you hit that Latina section, you know what it is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you hit them little POVs sections, you know what it is. When you hit the booty section, you know what it is, man. Yo, so let's give it up for porn star extraordinaire and astute scholar, Santana Red.
It was great.
heavy.
Thank you so much.
Yo, so look, you know we got a million questions for y'all,
Yes.
right? For you.
100 million.
But let's start from the beginning.
All right.
Let's take it back to when there was no red and it was just little Santana. You know what I'm saying? In San Francisco. So
Right.
you grow up you from that Bay Area, that Yay area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? What was it like growing up out there? Because we hear about San Francisco, we hear about Oakland. What was your experience?
I mean, yeah, I don't think I had like a different experience. I mean, it was fun. Like the Bay is fun. It's so diverse. There's so many things to do. Like, especially when all your family is out there and everything. Like, it's a lot of fun. I always say like I feel like Atlanta and like the Bay are almost like sister cities. So I feel like if you had a good experience growing up in Atlanta, you can kind of relate to like it was just fun.
So, who did you listen to growing up? Because the Bay Area got its own artists that everyone else don't even know about.
Yeah, even young, I was listening to E40, Too Short, Mac Dre. So I was into all that. Like,
Yo, what you know about bitch going to ask if I can come with her to grocery shop? I told her straight up like this, no sirree, Bob. It's not my job.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly.
do that.
Okay.
I'm a pimp / rapper. I don't do that.
yeah, exactly.
Shout out Mac Dre, you know what I'm saying? Yo, so growing up in the Bay, you listening to the E40s, you listening to the Too Shorts of the world and everything. At what age does a porn star realize, yo, I think I'm gonna be a porn star? What sequence of events led up to you even having that thought?
Well, I was 30 when I made that decision.
Oh, so
Yeah.
so it's nothing from childhood, nothing,
Nah,
or teenage years. I mean,
No,
you know what I'm
not
saying?
at all. Like, I mean, like, I'm about to turn 35. So back then, it was not cool to be like a porn star. There was still like stigma around it and everything. And so it was not like a decision I made like when I was like 17, 18. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be a porn star and stuff like that. No, I was 30.
So look, right. So as rappers, we could look at somebody and be like, yo, he gonna be fire when he get older. Right? You know where I'm going with this, right?
Like,
Do you see? And I'm not saying young girl. I'm just saying
Right.
in the younger generation, do you have the ability to see a girl and be like, I know what you gonna do when you grow up, or is it not like
Like
that?
girls in the industry already, or
No,
like
no,
what?
just regular girl. Like, yeah, you could do this. Like,
Like, see if they could like do porn and stuff.
yeah.
or sex work?
Is there symptoms that
Oh no,
women
not at
have?
all. Because definitely like
Symptoms is
right.
crazy. Yeah.
Porn symptoms.
like, so, you know what?
You got that one?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. You broke out with the
Yeah,
porn
yeah,
star.
yeah.
I can tell.
Nah, cause getting into the game, I realized that any woman can have an audience in sex work. So of course you have like conventionally attractive women and stuff like that, but you got like women who I would not consider attractive or look a certain way and are banking. They have an audience. And you would never think they're a porn star because they don't look like a porn star. But oh yeah, they get money. You could look like anything and get money in sex work. Looks is not an issue.
So you started off as a cam girl,
Mm-hmm.
and
What is that?
A cam girl, I was doing it on cam.
Oh, just like setting up
Yeah, yeah,
your
Webcam type
Yeah,
shit.
webcam.
word.
so you must have been around 30 at the time where you.
No, so I started doing cam work when I was like in my early 20s.
Okay.
But I was like, oh, I wouldn't do porn. Like, I'm not gonna do porn. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Like, fuck, you know, on camera. Like, oh, no, don't do that. But then I got paid for it one time. I was like, I can do this.
Hold on.
Yeah, you're not about to just say,
Tell
I
us
got
about that
paid
first
for it.
situation.
Nah.
Walk us through that
Right.
first situation.
So it was like years later, because I just did camming for like extra income, like an extra few $100 a month, like it's whatever. And then, you know, it was right before the pandemic. I was still looking, I was doing like cam work, and I was living in Vegas. And there's like a website for sex work, you know, jobs and stuff. And I had a profile on there from doing like cam stuff, and these people hit me up. I had like submitted like photos, like, you know, front, back, side to side, everything like that. And they hit me up randomly and were like, hey, this is the agent from such such studio. Like, we had a cancellation. Can you shoot tomorrow? And I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, I guess. They're like, we'll get you tested. We'll set up your account. It's hair and makeup. We have a wardrobe. So it's super professional. Like, you know, I didn't feel like it was some creep like trying to like just have sex or whatever. Like, it seemed very like legit.
Was
So I
this
like,
from one of the big companies? Or?
It was Mom POV.
Okay.
Oh, that's the name of the company. We're going to get back to Mom POV in a
Yeah.
second, but go ahead.
Yeah, it was that. So that was my first experience, and it was cool. So I was like, I honestly think like I thought like it wouldn't go anywhere. I was like, I'll just do this, get my little payment, woo woo. And that was like September, and then I don't watch like straight porn. Like, I watch mostly lesbian porn.
Oh, I thought she was about to say something else.
Get us
So
demonetized.
I was not like.
I definitely
tracking it,
got
like,
a
when they
question
dropped
about
it.
that.
Yeah. So when they dropped it, and like I had people from like 10 years ago hit like, "Is this you?" And I'm like, "Oh shit!" And I was looking at the numbers, and I was like, "Maybe I could do this. Like, maybe I could." So that's how that happened.
So, Pete, before you ask your question, I got one question for you, right? So, company is Mom POV, right?
Okay.
Something that I always wondered about actors, but porn stars to be more exact, is like, how do you feel when you get casted as the nigga with the crazy title, like,
Right.
like Jiggly Cellulite Booty Ebony
Right.
XXX? Like, you got casted as Jiggly Cellulite Booty Ebony. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, for them to be like, we're gonna cast you as a mom.
Yeah, they're
You
like,
I ain't
so
got no kids. Like,
yeah, they're like, this is your story, this is your name, like, you know. And then I think it was just because like the age, I was like 30 or 29 or whatever, and so they're just like, yeah, it's Mom POV, so you'll be playing a MILF, and like, this is your name, like, talk about these kids, and, like, I think like I talk like, oh my, this is what I do with my kids, and da da da, and I don't have kids.
She like, just don't write mom on the check you give me, and we'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as the check's fine, so whatever.
So, P, what was you gonna say?
I was gonna say, why do most women watch either girl on girl or guy on guy?
I think because it's more sensual. Like, if you look at a lot of the straight porn, it's like, and it's like, you know, girls sucking dick all crazy and blah, blah, blah. And it's like, when we're having, like, in our, you know, our perspective, like, that's not what it is. That's what it is for y'all, and it's the fantasy for y'all. But when we have sex, we're looking at something completely different.
Because
So,
I know, I know that women will be like, if you want to put on some porn to set the mood, and put on girl or whatever the case. My thing is, but they'll also say that they'll never be with a woman,
right.
or say that they don't agree with men on men in real life. That's kind of weird to
Oh
me.
yeah, like, I think that's weird. Like, if you're cool with girl on girl, you should be cool with guy on guy. But for me, like, I think women like more like girl on girl because it's more sensual. It's more woman focused. It's more like focused on the pleasure of the other, you know, female creator.
sense.
Well, how
Got
do you
you.
feel about going from like fucking somebody because you like them compared to fucking somebody professionally? Like, you know
It's
what I'm saying? Like, no attraction
Yeah,
whatsoever.
it's a lot. Luckily, you know, a lot of my coworkers are very attractive, so that helps. But you meet someone for the first time, you're like, okay, this is how we're gonna have sex, and you know, we try to keep it as professional as possible. And it's like, okay, we're gonna do this position for this many minutes, you know, this position for that many minutes. So it's very calculated, and it's not like intimate or sexy at all. It's like, you know, like in a movie, it's like that.
Have you ever walked in like somewhere and been like, nah, I don't want to do it with this dude?
Yeah, but I still did it because it was my job.
your
Like,
job.
either I was getting paid or I agreed to do it.
That
and
was
stuff like
because
that.
he
Yeah.
was funky. He had a missing tooth. He was talking crazy. Like what was the reason?
Or you don't like his attitude?
Oh, like with those when it's been a situation where I'm just not like attracted to him, I still do it because I think that's my job. That's what I signed up to do, and I've agreed to do this with you for whatever reason. But there was only one incident where I was like, oh, fuck no, like, yeah, you're tripping. And I think that went viral on Twitter. I don't know if you guys.
But what happened? Like, why'd you say no?
What turned you off?
I don't know if you guys saw it, but he was like dirty, like he had almost like shit himself. Yeah, and so like it was a white couch like this. And so this is actually the first time I'm speaking on it. This is actually the first time I'm speaking on it because so it was a paid shoot. They had the cameraman, and so when everything happened, like I took the money, even though we didn't shoot. I was like, yeah, I'm taking my money. I'm taking my model agreement. Like you're not shooting this or whatever. And so I really never spoke on this because I didn't have the footage of it. So I don't like speaking on nothing without backing it up. You feel me? So it dropped on Twitter, and this happened years ago, and it dropped on Twitter like earlier this year or late last year or something like that. So it's like, fuck it, I'll speak on it. But no, he was like just dirty. Like it was a studio. There was like 3 or 4 other people there, and it was like a white couch. And I remember like I was riding or something, and he like got up, and there was like something on the couch. And I was like,
did it smell?
No, like nothing
he got up?
smelled. Like there was no smell.
How you know he wasn't sweaty though? Like he could have got sweaty and he kind of got on the white couch.
You said doodle stains.
Even if you was sweaty, how are you that dirty and you sweat and leave a dirt mark on the white couch?
Oh,
It's
brown.
a white couch. What do you mean?
Yeah, there's no reason. Like,
Niggas know what boo-boo look like when they see boo-boo.
yeah, and even if you are that dirty to where you're sweating and leaving marks, I still don't want to have sex with you. So it's just like, yeah, nah. But I was just,
So you never was balling and wiped your forehead with a napkin or a white shirt, and it was dirty.
I thought you were about to say.
What are you
your butt.
talking about, bro?
But not before a porn
Talking
scene.
about?
Hold on. But if you go into a porn
If I'm
shoot,
going to
you
porn
should
scene, I am
shower.
as clean as
And your
possible.
hygiene
Yeah.
should be
Shower.
My
all that.
God.
No, your hygiene
and
should
we
be
had
top
just
tier.
started.
You can't compare playing ball to fucking
Like you just
Yeah,
you
you
just
go
showed
to a
up.
porn scene. Like,
If you
Yeah.
killing something, it's like playing
No,
ball.
we
You
just
crazy.
started. We just started.
Yo.
He ain't been balling, so there's no
He ain't
excuse
been
for
balling.
it. So yeah.
if Shorty tell you she on the way to your crib, what's the first thing you're doing?
Shower.
Clean it up. You
Shower.
crazy. I'm cleaning up first, nigga. Then I'm hop in the tape. My crib gotta
Porn
be
Porn
fresh.
cleaning up.
Exactly.
Cleaning up.
Are you cleaning
play it
up
all
or
by
I'm
yourself.
cleaning
in the
up?
crib,
Sure.
and you're cleaning up your.
You know.
Exactly. All right.
For sure.
Yeah, so I was just like, what is this? And he would like try to play
you
it
asked
off.
him?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, so I'm like, what is this? And he was like, oh, it's nothing. And he kept trying to deny it. And so that's when we went. And I just like
He
cussed
guilty.
him out. I'm like, yo, you dirty as fuck. Like, that's nasty. Da, da, da. And like, I just took my money
Yo,
and
so,
left.
so how do you? I've never, as an adult, have just been sitting like on a couch talking, and just been like, oh shit, I shit it,
Oh
and then
my
just
God.
played it off and got up later.
Yeah.
Naked at that.
Oh, he was naked the
He
whole
was
time.
Yes,
naked.
it was during the scene.
Yeah.
Crazy.
He was trying to hold back from
Hold on,
letting
so the
his
scene
shit
had
out.
already started.
Yeah.
It was the beginning of the scene, and I had been riding him. And so we were on the couch. And when he got up, there was like stains on the couch. I'm like, yo, you're
So
dirty
basically,
as
you
fuck.
rode a nigga so hard he shitted himself.
That's what they said on Twitter.
Nigga, that's disgusting.
Don
So
DeMarco.
Word.
I want to talk. I want to talk about. So back to this mom POV situation, right?
Yes.
So like, explain to us what it's like doing your first scene. Is it like super nerve wracking? Like with you, did you just like come to peace with it as soon as they said action? You turn into a different person, like how does that experience go?
Yeah, kind of. So like for the first time, like I said, the guy was very professional. So he had like a workbook of like it was like poses of people, and he was like, this many minutes in this position, we'll go to this position. And so it wasn't like, oh yeah, we just gonna have sex, I'm gonna film it. It was like, this is what we're doing. And then, like, we would have sex, and he would be like, all right, cut. And he'd be like, okay, let's like switch positions and like do this. He'd be like, okay, action. So it was very like, it wasn't creepy, it didn't feel weird or anything. So that helped a lot. I didn't feel like it was nothing weird going on.
Now, was it pleasurable, or were you already in the like, oh, this is work mind state?
It's like, this is work. Because like I wasn't attracted to him, so it was definitely like, this is work.
I'm about to say, like, you ever had like a situation you felt like it was forced? Like it was hard for both of y'all to kind of like get into that groove together? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't. I mean, sometimes like I've definitely had guys like get nervous or like not get hard.
Right.
And you never want to like force a scene or like make them feel bad or anything like that. But I don't think there's been any like situations where like we just both couldn't or something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So basically, you do the mom POV joint, comes out, boom, you're living your life. I had saw in another interview you mentioned that somebody tried to out you to your family members.
Yeah.
Right? So were you like, okay, I'm hiding this, I'm never telling nobody about it? Or were you like, if it comes out, it comes out?
So in the beginning, before I found out like anybody knew, I was just like, I'm not gonna say anything, right? But then one of my sisters that hit me up, she was like, hey, somebody sent me a link and was like, is this her, da-da-da. But she was hit me up to make sure like I knew about it. She was like, this isn't revenge porn, is it, or anything weird like that? I was like, no, I'm aware of it. And then like I guess somebody had sent like some pictures or something like to my dad. Some people had sent some stuff to my nephew, like, you know, being messy. And these are like different sides of the family, so it's been like different people or whatever. So when that started happening, I just came out. Like, I told my dad, I told my mom, like, I talked to my nephew and stuff like that. So people in my family were
What was his reaction?
Yeah, they
Your
were
dad?
supportive or what?
My dad was like, oh my God, who's gonna marry you? Like, these pictures are gonna be on the internet forever. I was like, I am not tripping about getting married. Like, I
I
don't
ain't
get
gonna
like
lie. Look,
been
me
there.
as a father, like my worst fear is having like if I had a daughter was I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
No, no offense to you, but for her to be like a porn star, like a you know what I'm saying, a professional hoe or whatever the case may be, that should break my heart. That should break my heart. Like you know what I'm saying.
But I mean, like, my dad knows, and like there was a moment like where we didn't talk and stuff, but he's like, you're grown. He's like, you're happy, you're healthy, you're not being forced into this.
I
And
can respect that.
my dad knows me very well. He knows ain't nobody gonna force me to do nothing. If I'm doing something, like it's of my own will. Like I'm doing this on my own, and he knows like I'm not influenced by anything like that. And short of like killing my grandmother and like stealing money from him, my dad would never disown me or anything
So
like
what
that.
about moms? How did she take it?
She was like, so
Pause.
do you like, she was like,
No pauses,
so, no pauses. She
No
was like,
pauses.
so do you like beat men for money? And I was like, I can if I want to. She was like, okay, that's cool. She was like, are you safe?
That's an angle.
They're
safe
just,
about it?
you know,
Yeah.
their only concern is like my safety and like, am I safe? Like,
Right,
you know,
right.
I'm not like strung out or nothing. You know,
Yeah,
I go
like,
home all
against
the
your
time.
will
Yeah.
Type shit, yeah.
I got a question for you because you just said I can when she asked you if you beat men, right? So I'm pretty sure anybody with an OnlyFans account or a following probably gets asked to do this. But a long time ago, I actually met someone who was a dominatrix, right? And she was telling me the stuff that people would request of her, and it was just like, oh my, I didn't even know this
Yeah.
shit exists.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, do you have like what's the craziest stuff that you've been asked to do from like a fan willing to pay you a bunch of money or whatever?
I mean, like, I know it's on YouTube. I don't want to like cuss too much, but like
Now just
anything
say what
like
you wanna say.
bathroom related, like with people.
Somebody
and
asked
stuff
you
like
to
that.
take a shit on them
Yeah, like
before?
that.
Golden
Dubai
showers.
special?
Yeah, like me to them, not the other way around.
Gotcha.
But like, you know,
Right.
like anything bathroom related or stuff like that, I'm just like, no. Yeah.
It's an automatic no.
Yeah.
So what if the bag is crazy? What if it's like,
Give me
we
10
got
racks.
100,000?
Oh yeah, for sure.
But how would you even put your mind into?
You just got it's
Yeah.
You got to think about that 100K, nigga.
yeah, it's work.
Eat not
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah,
so
it's
after I
work.
take a shit, I'm gonna get 100K.
You gotta
Alright,
take
bet.
a laxative, 100 laxatives. Like, what do you have to do
I mean,
in
it's all
order?
about
Wait for the
timing.
right time, brother.
Yeah,
She
it's
said timing.
no.
I mean,
for
he's
real,
on
it's
Five
timing.
Guys.
Some girls who do that type of work, who do like, you know, golden showers or like anything scat related, it's all about timing, and they'll adjust their diet. They'll take the right stuff, eat a lot of fiber and stuff. They take it very seriously.
Yo, so there's people who, professional scatters,
Mm-hmm.
who have to like lose weight before the fight, like boxers
said
and all
lose
that.
weight, like,
yeah,
go
that's
for the
true.
weigh in.
They gotta
gotta
eat
weigh
like
in?
a full meal the night before. You gotta know your body and like how you go to the bathroom and stuff like
Yeah,
that. Oh yeah, for
because
sure.
earlier today I was talking to my homies about 2 girls in 1 cup.
Oh.
And then niggas was like, I never saw that. I'm like, y'all niggas never saw that? I was like, then my man, while we was on FaceTime, he Googled it. He was like, everything blurred, everything. I said, bro, it's blurred for a reason. You do not want to see that.
Yeah, that joint is extra disgusting.
Yeah, if you know, you know. If not, don't find
No.
it.
No, do not go looking for that one.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Do you have to always use lube?
Yeah, it works better. It just depends on the type of lube, cause like baby oil will make you like creamy. So if you want like creamy pussy or something like that, you can use baby oil. Different stuff reacts different. Some girls just like
I thought it
use
was
coconut
a
oil.
genetic thing, if it's creamy or clear. You're telling me it depends on.
I mean, it can, like the lube you use, especially in videos, like there's stuff like you can buy at the sex store to like put in your vagina to make it creamy, like pills and stuff. So just like they got pills for men, they got pills for girls.
Here you are, thought you was doing something. No,
I don't think anything. I'm just listening.
Yeah,
I'm just
He
listening.
thought he was putting in
Yeah.
work.
No,
He said, I made sure he cream it in.
Like I know, like girls, just like guys, take stuff before to get hard. Girls will
Right.
take stuff, to get juicy, to get creamy and
This
stuff.
the age-old question. Does size matter to you?
Yeah.
It does?
Yes.
All right.
Just a vague yes.
No, elaborate, like pause, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why is there a difference to you? Like, why does it matter?
Because it feels different.
Okay.
Yeah.
A nigga backed out some small shit on you and you said, nah, like even before the porn
In
date,
real life.
like in just regular life, nigga pull some shit out, you like, oh nah, we
Then
ain't
some
doing
girls complain
nothing.
about how it's too big.
Yeah, it just
So, it's
depends
like-
on the girl. Like, it just depends on the girl. If the girl's different, likes different things, got different spots.
So somebody just whipped it out on you, pause, and was like,
Pause, why you saying pause?
It's a girl.
Yo, why y'all
girl,
keep
that's-
saying
if a
pause?
dude just whipped it out on you and shit, and that shit wasn't talking about nothing, you gonna deny him?
Yeah.
You gonna be like, nah?
Word?
yeah,
Yo, he
I
said-
have before.
Yo, hold on.
Listen,
My man said if a dude whipped it out on you and his shit wasn't talking about. I never heard that before.
Nah, listen. I think that's equivalent to a man doing a sniff check.
Okay.
You ever got out of there after a sniff check?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. It's the same
But
thing.
odor is different from size, though. I would say.
A lot of times though, once you there, you there. It's over.
Nah, not on a sniff check. Not on a sniff check.
It's over. We
Not on-
here.
Oh, even after a sniff check, you still there?
What if she leaving marks on the white couch?
I never had that.
Yo, so
I was about to. Never mind.
Y'all niggas be trying to be PC too much, bro.
I was about to crazy.
Never mind. No,
No,
ain't
I
no
was
never
asking
mind, bro. Say
It
it.
wasn't a question. It was gonna be a statement.
Go
make
ahead.
a statement.
I only been turned down once, and the reason being, it ain't my size, cause that ain't the problem. But no homo, I'm uncircumcised. So I pulled my shit out one time, and bro, I done hit. I done hit
Yeah,
plenty of joints.
The word.
My nigga, look, no capping, no, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whatever, it is what it is. I'm a Spanish nigga. Anyway, right? I done hit mad joints. Only one joint out of.
Yeah.
She was like, hold on. Your shit got to peel back? Yeah. Wait. Son, my ego was dead, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
She got up and was like, I can't fuck with you. I was like, what do you mean? She was like, my nigga, your shit look like a turtle dove. I was like,
She said that?
nigga.
Yo,
Pause.
Turtle dove
I'm
is
gonna go
crazy.
more.
yo.
Pause.
Go ahead,
One
keep
time.
going. Keep going.
Nah, ain't no pause.
He didn't
Let
say
it-
turtle. He said turtle.
let him
dove.
cook.
Nah,
Let
I'm
him
saying though, when my shit ain't grown yet, you know what I'm saying? Before my shit grow,
Yeah.
it's tucked in.
You're
growing,
growing
not a
Bro, it come out of shell. You feel me? I'm telling her, I'm like, listen.
She wasn't rocking with the meat
I'm like,
condom.
shorty, I just pulled out. Like, I'm not even all the way there yet. Hold on. Because it ain't going to make a difference.
That's very confident of you. A lot of guys won't do that.
Right.
Or say it on the podcast.
Bro was not
really
showing, you
appreciate
feel
it.
me? But me, I just whip it out. I'm like, shorty, like, I ain't even all the way there yet. She's like, nah, your shit tucked in. I'm like, let my shit grow, bitch. You won't even tell the difference.
Nah, that's a fact.
I know some girls who have like never seen one before, like an uncircumcised penis, and just like are like, what? It freaks them out. But yeah.
Let me ask you this, pause.
Yeah.
You gonna ride it out? Like you never gonna make the transition? Are you good?
Nah, he grown as hell.
I'm a grown ass man. You feel me? Listen, I didn't even know it was a problem until shorty made it a problem.
How old were you when it happened?
I'm 32 now. That happened when I was about 25, 26.
Okay.
I can say. You feel me? So I didn't even know that shit was even a fucking problem
Yeah.
until she mentioned it. And I was like,
Word.
it made me self-conscious, like, oh, bitches don't like that? But I'm like, nah, I done hit mad bitches. And it ain't never been a problem. But she made me self-conscious about it. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong. Would I go all the way now? Nah, because I'm too late into the game. Like, I already lived my whole life like this, so why the fuck would I change up? So
Can't change.
And they say you have more feeling uncircumcised, anyways.
that's what they say,
So.
yeah.
You can't change the player's game in the
I
ninth
never
inning,
thought
sir.
about what if somebody want to get like circumcised after 30.
No, they do it.
They say it's painful. They say it's very painful.
It would have to be.
I would
They say it's
assume
very
That's probably painful when you're a baby. You just don't
Nah, you
remember.
don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just so you
That's
they
why a
just
lot
so
of people don't want to. That's why a lot of people don't want to do it.
Hold on. Do you have a preference?
No.
Okay, so it don't matter.
so
don't matter.
nigga could back out the turtleneck on you in the Gun Valley.
As long as it's big.
I think this brother got a turtleneck.
Yeah, I'm not.
Yo, he said back out the Franklin.
Franklin the turtle. Yeah. So he can back out the meat condom and you good.
Back out the Donatello.
Hey June, shout out to Dumb and Dumber. So you're telling me there's a chance?
Yo, June is hilarious. So, question, MJ, I'm gonna need your help with this one.
Okay.
Right? So, we all know WNBA players. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What's their biggest complaint?
The pay.
Okay, right?
Yeah.
So I always thought that, obviously the top percentage of them get hundreds of thousands of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a couple are in the millions with their contracts.
Are they?
So with
Diana Taurasi and Sue Bird. Yeah, they did.
They
the
get it
difference
in.
between the WNBA and porn, though, is the WNBA has been operating at a loss, like a $10 million a year loss for years, right?
Facts.
Porn and video games are like the two most thriving industries out, right? So my question is like, if you not a top level performer like a Mia Khalifa, Jenna Jameson, whatever, like, if there's not counting OnlyFans, right? Is porn enough money for a woman to want to stay in that business?
That completely depends on your situation. I mean,
Right.
it's couples doing it and like who make, what's good for them. So as long as you making what's good for you, then yeah. If you only doing it to make, like I was camming, only making a few $100 a month, just some extra shit, then yeah. And now if you're trying to do it and make, like $10,000 a month or something, it's a lot of extra work and stuff. It can be done, but it's just every person's different, so it's just whatever works for you.
I think.
Well, okay. Question.
Pardon, so.
Okay, excuse me.
I think having sex with your girl and just setting up the camera every time, that's so easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's so easy. That's not even like work.
Yeah.
Like, and then you were wild sensual with your girl. There ain't no measures
Yeah.
that you're not gonna go into
And
with your
people love
woman.
that a lot more because they can tell, like,
Bro, I'm with it. I don't know.
That go back to what we were saying though. Amateur porn or pro porn. What do you prefer?
Well,
My shit-
That is pro amateur porn.
My shit gotta have a storyline. If I click it and as soon as I turn it on, he cracking, I'm cutting that off. I need
You like the corny
I
scripted
need to
joints.
see how blood. like,
Dressed up in the doctor's suit.
I need to see blood.
He's like, rewind this. How did we get here?
Yeah.
How did
I
he
need
get there?
details.
Like, he not about to just come. Like, what? Nah,
You
bro.
want the nurse in the fishnets, nigga?
I need all that. My son came for a physical and he cracked.
Yo,
That's hilarious.
so I'm
My
gonna
shit gotta be organic as possible, my nigga. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It can't be no set up stage shit. It gotta be some organic.
crying.
Like the bitch look like a real ass, like a bitch that I would fuck in real life type shit. Like I know fantasy ass shit. I don't live for fantasy. I live for real life. So you know what I'm saying? If I'm trying to,
So-
if I'm trying to get off, I'm trying to get off.
So let me
you know
ask
what
you this. So do you type in uncircumcised porn when you
Hey, yo.
Hey yo, that's a pause.
Yo,
saying?
my son
Listen,
crazy.
do you go that far? Do you go that far?
Nigga, I'm not even gonna answer that question.
I'm just saying.
That mean you focus on what the meat look like. Yo, you,
He said he wanted
A
to
lot, of,
real
a lot of guys do, like, a lot of fans are like, we want to see, like, the dick, too. Like, they're very, like, they want to see it. Like, yeah.
Well, not because they make it feel more real. Like, you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
word. Yeah, if son
It go hand in hand. Like at the end of the
if
day.
son not killing it, I'm cutting it off. I'm like, yo,
You bet, yo,
son
he
not
playing. Get
getting
him up out of here.
crazy.
You playing?
Oh,
No, hold
yeah.
on. I got a question. So, like, as rappers, right? When you rap for the first time or whatever, you hear yourself on the microphone. It's kind of like people when they hear themselves on speakerphone
Yeah,
or whatever. The first time you hear it, you hate it, really.
Yeah.
The first time you saw yourself and you watched yourself back, did you hate it or did
Oh
you?
yeah, to this day I'm just like I hate editing.
Cringe?
I hate editing because I'm just like, oh, that's me. And like I don't even like I'm that way too with my voice, like hearing my voice like in videos
yeah.
and stuff like that. I'm just like, oh my god, but yeah,
Okay.
I'm the same way.
So I got a question, right?
That's a good question,
Me and you have
MJ.
something in common. Pause. Now,
Shit, you
Now.
didn't get started yet. Hold
no,
on.
no. No, you said when you was coming up, your favorite person to watch was Jada Fire, right? Mine too. Right? Shout out Jada Fire with the braces off. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
A lot of times here we do our like top fives of like the best groups, the best this. Top 5 or your Mount Rushmore of porn stars. Go.
So I have to do Jada, of course. Jada Fire. Let's see Pinky, of course.
That's Bay Area. That's Oakland.
Yeah. Who else? I don't
Roxy
know.
Reynolds.
I don't know.
You know Abella Anderson?
Abella Danger.
Anderson. I'm not
I
sure.
don't know.
She light skinned.
Bella Danger. Somebody else.
Whatever. Anyway, she fine. There we go.
She said Pinky, Jada Fire.
Yeah, let's do someone. I'll put my girl Queen Rogue on there.
What's her name?
Queen
She
Rogue.
crazy. She
Oh,
not
my
familiar.
man just
talk
told me
crazy.
about her earlier
She
today.
talk crazy.
We went to
She
Puerto
knew-
Rico together, and I started like shoot scenes. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Oh
I'm
my
gonna say
God, she says, "Wow, like it's dope."
that. Yeah.
I know you're talking about.
Who's the girl that be giving the crazy top that a lot of girls?
Tiana Trump?
Oh, no.
That's who I was
Yeah,
talking about.
Tiana Trump. we
I
shoot that
never
over there.
saw none of her work. None.
You probably didn't know you
Stay,
that
stay
was her.
sleep, sir. Stay sleep.
What's the one?
I promise you, I
Damn, I
haven't.
used to follow her too. She was dark skinned, tall.
Cherokee?
No, not Cherokee, but yeah, there's so many people you can put on there. Yeah, just
That's
for their
Capri.
influence and everything.
My son Capri with the
Yeah, but Cherokee, of course. I think that's what 4 or 5. something
Cherokee.
Like
So
that.
you said
Jada.
Jada Fire,
Pinky.
Pinky,
Queen Rogue.
Queen Row, Cherokee,
Cherokee.
and
I'm blanking on
Shorty,
the
Shorty
That's
with
four.
the
It's Mount
top. Shorty
Rushmore,
with the
but give me one
top.
more.
Who's-
Tiana.
Tiana, yeah.
Yeah.
She didn't say Tiana. You did.
I suggested that.
Yeah.
And
How
she
you
was
just
like, you
gonna
could
make
use
her
that.
put Tiana in her
I was
file?
trying to help. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't
She
validate
come with a 5
it.
clip.
Hold
you know
on.
what I'm
What
saying?
about Santana Red?
No, I don't think I'm on the Mount Rushmore.
What makes a great porn star and what makes like a porn star like just like you always gonna be over here, you ain't getting nowhere. Like what gets you ahead of the pack?
Cater to your audience.
Okay.
Like if you have an audience, a specific audience, as long as you cater to them and like stay in your lane, you can be successful, super successful. I think if you try to spread yourself too thin and kind of like please everybody, like it's just you have no direction.
So,
you know?
so for you, what is your demographic and what is your audience?
people who like natural bodies,
yeah.
Latin, big butts, stuff like that. Yeah. So that's what mostly the video is about, you know.
Hold on, which brings me
You,
to
you
my.
in my algorithm. 'Cause I
Algorithm ball. Algorithm
my
ball.
first go-to on porn, my nigga, is Latina big ass.
Yeah. That's why it's always in my
I swear to
tag.
God,
You know.
I swear, I ain't gonna
so-
hold you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my cup of tea. So you know what I'm saying. That's the first time I look up. So you know you might pop up in the search results. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you
Whatever.
know.
But yeah.
So I got a question for both of y'all.
Okay.
I need the male perspective and the female perspective on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you say your audience likes you because you're natural,
Mm-hmm.
right? So how do you feel about the BBLs from a industry perspective? Like people that have a whole bunch of work done, do you feel like that gets them more money? What do you
Oh.
feel like in this day and age now?
Yeah, for sure. I think that definitely gives some girls like a competitive advantage. And like, hey, if you want to do it, do it. I don't want to do it because the recovery like seems like crazy, scary, and like that just seems, you know.
Some girls die from
Yeah, it's very
Mhm,
dangerous and
yeah.
stuff. And then at the end of the day, I'm like, you know, I've been rocking it this long. It's working. It must be working. So
Thanks.
it's, you know, but I mean, it definitely gives some people a competitive advantage. I mean, you see girls, you know, in the industry, and then they get a little work done, and boom,
Right,
you know,
right.
shit start popping, shit start hitting, and it's like, you know, yeah.
And then from a dude's perspective, I feel like the BBL for us. Well, speaking for myself, I can say for us. You know what I'm saying? Because some dudes like it. I
Yeah.
don't like it. You know what I'm saying? Because I could tell. You know what I'm saying? I could watch something, I could be like, that ain't natural. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think
you know what I'm saying?
naked, a naked.
That shit
you
ain't
could
shaking the way it's supposed
yeah.
to be shaking right now.
I think when a girl's naked, you can definitely tell.
Right,
Yeah, for sure.
and then females, y'all so detail oriented that, you know what I'm saying, like us, we don't catch on to certain shit. Y'all
Right.
catch on to
Yeah,
everything. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying,
yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? So y'all sit there and be like, nah, this bitch got her ass done. She got her titties lifted from Dr. Miami or whatever.
Right,
You know what
right.
I'm
Oh,
saying? You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
for sure,
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. So, you know, I feel like with y'all, it would be more of a burden to like sit there and watch females that don't have the natural, like how you saying,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, bitch, I know you got this done by this nigga and da 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 da. So
It can be, but you know that's just part of the game
Right.
now. So you know it is what it
They go
is. You
hand
know,
in hand, right.
yeah. Back in the day, it was skinny, big tits, and blonde.
Facts.
So it's just
Yeah.
what it is right now.
So what's your end game? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we talk about ball, you might want to become a super. You want to win a ring. You know what I'm saying? If we talk about rap, you want to go platinum. You know what I'm saying? For a porn star, if you in it, you in the trenches. You want to stick it through to bring home some hardware.
Yeah.
Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like what is Santana Red's end game? Like, where do you want to go in porn?
I don't know, cause like you see like the awards and stuff, and then you kind of see like how it works and like who gets picked.
Political.
Yeah, like that type of stuff. And it's just like, whatever. Like like I've been nominated, and that's really cool to be nominated, like, and to be recognized like that. But really, with porn, it's just money for me. It's just making money.
Is so the big awards in porn are the AVN awards, right? So it's like when you ever hear somebody talk about the first time they went to like the Grammys or like the BET awards, they're like, yo, I saw this one and I saw that.
right.
Is it the same type of experience in that industry? Like, yo, I seen this one and I seen that one, or not?
Probably for some people, like, you know, if you go there as a fan, like, definitely for sure, you're like, oh shit, like, you can see like your favorite porn stars and stuff. But
Right.
for me, it just work. Like, I go there and it's like, oh yeah, she's cool. I'll shoot with her. It's networking. It's, you know, it's work.
So personal question, right? Do you have any kids?
No.
So do you see yourself with kids, right? Like, you say you're 35, right? Do you see yourself almost 40 with kids still pursuing the same career that you in?
Well, I don't plan to have kids, so
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So something you said earlier was your pop said, "Who's gonna want to marry you? Are you in a relationship?"
I am, yeah. And he wants to get married. Crazy.
Hey.
And like that was never, because it was so funny.
So,
like when my dad said that, I was like, what?
Was it hard to find a man as accepting in like doing your field of work?
Not at all.
So how long have you been with your man?
We've been together a while now.
Have
Yeah.
you slept with another man while you was with your man? On like
Yeah,
work
of course.
work
In the
wise.
same.
Of
Yeah.
course he has, but
Yeah.
What do you mean the same what?
I said, since you've been in a relationship,
Not
have
professionally. You saying? Right?
Yeah, have you professionally slept with another man? And what's the difference between sleeping with the man that's strictly work related opposed to sleeping with your actual man, your lover? Like, what's the difference?
One is work and one is my man.
Let me ask you an Allen Iverson question. Do you practice?
No. I had enough practice. I started when I was 30.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, so would he see like, yo, babe, I wasn't cheating. I was just practicing. I was getting ready for the game. I think that's an angle a porn star could use as a way out.
Maybe, but I haven't had to use that.
Okay.
Because it's like, hey, this is, I'm about to go shoot. Okay, shoot's over. Yeah.
And hold on. And question: have you ever had a shoot set up like I'm gonna work with a porn star, a male actor, and you want to like, practice or see what it's like beforehand? Because I've heard of that being a thing. Have you ever done that?
I've heard of that being a thing too, but nah.
No. Okay. You just
So-
meet them there.
Yeah.
And that's it. Okay.
Are there some men that you just refuse? You're not gonna work
On your
with?
list.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like prior to even meeting, if they told you his name over the phone, you like, nah.
Yeah.
So you want to name somebody that if you were to give it?
There was a whole Twitter like fallout thing like a year ago or something where they like a few female porn stars like dropped like a Google Doc of like all these male performers who had allegations against them and like stuff like that, and it's guys that I've worked with, guys that I've been cool with. That's like, oh shit, but it gets very tricky sometimes in porn, like working with men and stuff, and because you try to do your due diligence, like researching them and stuff, but then like some guys slip by or nobody's spoken up yet.
Right.
But yeah, definitely.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. On that topic, there's one dude who is notorious for just being the most bumbling idiot porn nigga out. You know what I'm talking about?
Brian Pumper.
Brian Pumper.
No.
Yeah.
He's not
That
the
was
worst.
before my time.
He's
though.
not the worst.
Who's the worst?
Wesley Pipes.
Why?
He say he be
Nah,
wild. He's wild. He be saying anything.
What's up, Mr. Marcus?
No. Nah, my son, Brian Pumper, he cracking eggs on bitches' heads
that's
and all
clown
of that.
work. Yeah, that's clown work.
Yeah.
Like-
I never want to work with someone who tries to make the female talent the butt of the joke.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because that's how a lot of these male porn stars go viral.
So that leads into like the next question that I got. I'm sorry, we kind of going crazy with the
No,
questions.
you're good.
But what's your best experience? Like what do you say? It's like, you know what, this is my best time I had, and it actually kind of got passed.
And tell us the video.
And he'll put it in the link in the bio.
Like all of my shoots have been good. Like besides the one we talked about, whatever. But I had I've been really lucky, and I feel like I've missed a lot of BS in the porn industry.
Right.
And I get very particular. Like once I work with a guy, I like to continue to work with that guy. Like I really don't branch out a lot. I'd be very like, I don't know you. Like you might be into some weird stuff or have some allegations against you. Like something like that. So I try to be
So
As selective as possible.
yeah.
I got you.
have you ever done a scene, right? So we talk about guys, but she said her favorite porn was lesbian porn, right?
Right.
So have you ever done a scene with a woman that was unpleasurable? Because I done heard, remember Real Sex on HBO?
Yeah.
I done heard some people talking about some wild, like women talking about other women, and she came like this and it smelled like this. Did you ever have any experiences like that?
No, luckily all the ladies I've worked with have been very professional and very clean and very lovely. So
You in the golden era. Then.
Yeah.
She ain't got nothing bad to say about nobody.
What do you feel about Mia Khalifa leaving porn and coming back now?
Oh, I feel I completely understand. I think I'm not doing that right now, but I'm definitely on a little hiatus right now. But I could definitely see myself coming back to porn, like really jumping back into porn because it's something that's always there.
When was your last shoot?
Maybe about 7 months ago or something.
So you've been kind of,
just
like
been
on some
chilling,
chilling.
and and they took down my social medias and stuff, and
Really?
it just kind of took the wind out of my sails, and I was just like, oh, I'm just chilling right now. But
Not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
you ain't get on the OnlyFans wave?
oh yeah, I'm on OnlyFans.
Okay.
Yeah, I still have OnlyFans up. I still upload
Just
to
no
OnlyFans, but
Instagram.
No Instagram.
yeah, no real new Instagrams. Well, I have an Instagram. It's just old pictures and stuff like that. But yeah, I think porn is something that's always gonna be there. Like once you're in it, like you can always come
You always
back
come
to
back.
it. Yeah,
right,
for
right.
sure.
You got fans waiting for you
Yeah,
to come back. Like,
yeah,
oh, I
and
ain't
you
seen her
got
in a
people in
minute.
the
Yeah.
industry, and you got
Yeah.
homegirls, you know, homeboys. So like, you trying to shoot? Like, yeah, come on.
Yeah, you gonna drop that?
Yeah.
For sure. I got a question. So, when you get to a shoot and you have like a contract, is there any stipulations in the contract that say anything about birth control? Like if a male and a female performer get pregnant or anything like that? Is there anything like that where the company comes in and says, hey, this is where we draw the line, or this is your own decision or anything like that?
So when it comes to like the pop shots, they'll ask you like, hey, like, do you want it to be a cream pie? Do you want it to be like on you somewhere or something like that? So I mean, if you're not on birth control, you just, you know, pull out and stuff. But that seems very risky.
Right.
But like I've been on birth control this whole time.
Right.
Yeah.
So would a company still be liable contractually if a female got pregnant by a male, even with the police?
And he was supposed to pull out
Yeah,
when he
and
still.
still-
thought about
Any
that.
cream pie?
I just
don't
in my
know.
mind,
Yeah.
Is
Started
Bang
couldn't get
Bros
pregnant.
still on the line, or do they, are they liable?
I don't know, because so I know there have been like stories of guys who have like come in girls when the girls have specifically said no, and that's a big no-no, because that's like a huge violation.
Right.
That's like almost like sexual assault. Like
I
I'm
was about
telling
to
you,
say, that's a
yeah,
charge.
yeah, don't
Yeah.
come at me and you're coming at me. So that's where it gets tricky. As far as someone getting like
Oh, that's
pregnant,
crazy.
like yeah, I don't know
I
what the
said you could hit, but not that. Sorry.
yeah,
That's crazy. So
All right. Well, you gotta-
go ahead.
personal question, right?
yeah.
How, like, what's the average you getting paid? Like, what's the average paycheck on the shoot?
I mean, it can
That
it
makes it worth
depends.
it.
Yeah, like if it's gonna be a little less if you shoot.
Because I've
with the
always
amateur
wondered, right?
studio.
Like, you know, like these dudes be on Bang Bus and then they pull the random girl onto the bus and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Them
Not
bitches
random.
not
Yeah.
random.
No, they
Not
paying the
random girls,
bitch.
yeah.
You know, it's like, how much are they paying the bitch to get on the bus?
So I've been paid anywhere from like $800 to $2,500,
Okay,
and I
okay.
know
That's reasonable. Okay,
Bang Bros, they pay like $1,200.
okay.
Yeah.
Per shoot type shit.
Yeah, they do that, and I think that's just like that's not girls who are like in a contract. I'm not sure how they do with their contracts, but I know from people who have homegirls who have shot with them, it's around $1,200.
So what if the video goes viral? Do you get more bread or
There's no royalties.
Word?
Maybe
It's a
with
flat
the
fee type
yeah,
shit,
I'm
yeah.
not sure how it is with the girls like on contract and stuff. I'm not sure how they break it down. But once you shoot for a studio and they pay you, that's it.
You were
Okay.
for
Yeah.
hire.
Yeah,
That's
so
crazy.
there's no royalties, there's no
Nothing. Yeah.
there's no incentives, there's no bonuses. That's
Damn.
why you want to shoot your own stuff. You put it on OnlyFans
Your
because
own
you make that
content,
money
you know,
and stuff
yeah.
like that. I mean, you still got to split it with OnlyFans too. So any of these platforms that we're putting stuff on, we split our
Okay.
income with them. Yeah, our
Makes sense.
earnings.
Question. So as a once you're in the industry and that, is it like if I'm on Bang Bros or whatever, that $2,500 or whatever they give me is almost like a commercial and kind of promoting me, then would you make more money from like doing that, sacrificing that, and knowing that, hey, I can like get escort money because guys are gonna see this and hit me in the DMs and want? Do
Right.
women think like that?
Oh yeah, for
Like
sure.
side-
they
side
take that.
money. Yeah, I
It's
feel it.
exposure. Who doesn't want to shoot for
Yeah.
Bang Bros and not get that exposure?
Right.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's switch it up a little bit, right?
That's
So
what you're saying, though, MJ.
you know, a lot of times here at Don't Quote Me, we're all encompassing. You know what I'm saying? We might talk about this, we might talk about that, but one thing we for sure talk about is hip hop and rap battles.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You surprised me.
She did.
Because-
She did.
We all went to one specific battle.
And I was there.
You told us you was in the building, ad-libbing
I was in the
lyrics and
front row.
everything.
You was in the blue room.
Yes, I was there. I think you can see
Right.
me in the video sometimes.
So you were at the Big K. Well, shout out to ARP and RBE, everything
Yeah,
they've been
Blue
doing.
Room.
You was in that blue room, man, for that Big K and A-Ward battle.
Yeah, that was fire.
How'd you call that one?
Oh yeah, I thought Big K killed it. Yeah, yeah.
Easy.
Yes,
It's-
absolutely.
So do you watch battles online?
I kind of haven't just because my boyfriend. So it just like just osmosis, just kind of like picking it up because he watching it. But yeah,
So your boyfriend's a battle rap fan.
yes.
Okay. All right. And
Let me
he's-
find out
and-
we all know him.
So, but and you said
Uh,
about to say, like, I'm about to do a little digging because you say he know Big K, so he sound like he part of the culture or something like that. So, like you know what I mean? If you don't care to say, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's
I don't.
Okay.
Hold on. Is he a battle rapper?
He's not a battle rapper, no.
He's just a fan.
He's battle rap adjacent.
Sure.
Okay.
I got you.
Okay. I
He in the
see how you
mix.
move. I like that. I see how you move. I
I
like that.
told you I'm not a messy
I ain't mad
person.
at that. I ain't mad at that.
Okay.
So, who's your favorite battle rapper?
Oh, I don't know it like that. I guess I would say Big K.
Big K.
Yeah, Big K.
That's not a bad one. He just won.
right?
He just
Yeah.
won
We
champion.
with
You
you.
know what I'm saying? So, let's talk about, man, there's a lot of women in the media who have been doing things that a lot of men have been looking down upon concerning professional athletes, or just some of these crazy stories on these podcasts. Like you had academics put Selena Powell on the podcast. She talking about Odell Beckham and,
Yeah.
to quote one of your words, the scat conspiracy.
Well, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Drea and Jalen Green, tell us what's going on with that, MJ. And I want to get Santana's perspective.
So we got Jalen Green, a young 21-year-old, right? And you got Drea, I think 39, about to be 40. So they, some bit of an age gap there, and they come together and form a relationship. People have something to say about it, and then they come out here and they're about to have a child together. What do you think about the age gap in dating and relationships?
That one specifically, or
Both. Give me what you think about men, if it's that, and also if it's flipped, if it's the man older and the woman younger. What do you think?
I definitely with that type of age gap, I think is weird. Whether the woman is older or the male is over that large of an age gap, because I'm like you said, I'm about to turn 35. I cannot imagine kicking it and like getting to know a 21-year-old
Right.
and just being like
Yeah.
really
Relate.
connecting on stuff and shit, like you listening and in like a whole different culture, like a whole different, like it's just so different, and it's just like, nah, I can't get with it.
I feel it.
Yeah.
So what else was going on? So Brittany Renner went super viral last year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? For what's his name? PJ Washington,
Yeah.
who was on the Hornets at the time.
I mean, look at Josh Giddey just now.
Oh,
Like
God.
he was 19, right? Messing with a 16-year-old and shit like that. And
The NBA fixed that real quick.
yeah, real
Yeah.
quick. You know what I'm saying?
I got the question for you, right? I need your perspective on this, ma'am. Mariah Mills, right?
Yes.
Now-
Oh yeah.
Right? Is she a porn star, or is she just on OnlyFans?
I'm not
she's a
sure.
porn star.
Okay,
She's a porn
so
star,
you got Mariah Mills, somebody in your field.
Yeah.
Mariah Mills. Zion Williamson.
Yeah, that's
She's
crazy.
blowing up his workout routine, his eating habits, blowing him up in front of whatever girl he messed with. How do you feel about women just conducting themselves like that, like and using the internet to really blackmail people?
Yeah,
for
I
extra
get
bread?
like secondhand embarrassment. It's very like cringy. Like I'm not a messy person. Like even if I were to get played like that or whatever, I would never bring that to the internet because I don't want to look stupid.
Right.
So it's like I don't want other people to be aware of my stupid mistakes
There you
or
go.
like what I was doing and like how I was getting played by this dude. Like I don't want to broadcast
Right.
that. I'm taking my L in silence,
There
you
you
know,
go.
and just go. Keep
Right.
keep it moving.
So from that industry perspective, do you feel like a lot of women feel like how you feel? Because it just seemed like don't mess with nobody that's out there because they're gonna blow your whole shit up.
No, I definitely think more women feel how I feel because if they didn't, you would have a lot more of that out there.
It always be like the same 8 dudes getting caught. And then,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's definitely known, like, in the industry with, certain people who are very, like, familiar with, like, the industry and stuff like that. They're like, oh, you talk to so-and-so? Yeah, he's always, He likes porn stars.
Stop, yo, so and so.
Yeah.
Get your mans and whoever your mans is, get so and so.
Right.
Tell them to chill. We gonna end up on a pod.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's a Santana.
Yeah,
you
not
heard?
everyone's nice as me.
You know what I mean? So, I want to play a game real quick.
Okay.
Right? We gonna finish with you, right?
Okay.
I'm gonna start with MJ. We're gonna skip. Then we're gonna go back to you, right?
Okay.
What's the craziest DM that you've gotten from someone of the opposite sex?
Great question. Jeez, Louise, Papa Cheese.
I
I
never
would
heard
have
Papa
to
Cheese
go
before. That's crazy. Pause.
the
Pause. Papa Cheese
craziest.
sounds like that.
Because women are crazy.
I'm trying
Yeah,
to tell
they
you.
are. and it
A,
goes under the radar.
thirsty woman? Crazy.
Yeah. Just begging, unsolicited nudes, the whole nine, just of not really caring about anything. I don't care your situation, whatever. I've had that.
That's the same with me.
Yeah.
Just wild nudes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
who are you?
That's the most crazy I got.
What you got? We talking about DMs, not
Yeah,
real life.
how
Not
crazy?
real life.
How much crazier can it get?
Go ahead, June. Get crazy.
I don't even want to talk about
No,
it.
come
Let's
on.
hear it.
I
Come
want to
on
know.
now.
Yeah, you
What's
can't say
happening,
that
June?
and then not say nothing. He's like, oh, that's it.
Nah, I've had whole bitches that I've piped, and then they come back on some like, yeah, nigga, like I got you. See, but like being on some like vindictive, grimy shit because I stopped talking to them type shit, not because they really had it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They sent all that in the DM?
What, nigga? DM comments.
Ooh.
What?
Ooh,
Yeah.
we hit you with the comments. Dang, they went
Comments
public on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took,
Comments
they took the
crazy,
stock
yeah.
public?
I'm talking about real.
You
Yo,
wanna
that's,
take it public.
they took your stock public.
You don't
It's
want them to
crazy.
take your
I'm,
stock
I'm
public.
talking about like some fatal attraction shit I went through one time with a shorty, and that's just my fault for dealing with so many fucking dealings that I deal with. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's keep it. Let's keep it.
I'll tell y'all a
What you got?
story.
Yeah.
This is a real life / DM, right?
Okay.
So I was somewhere one time. I'm gonna do my best Santana Red and just try not to say too much. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was somewhere one time, and my man was like, "You see that over there?"
Yeah.
And he like, "Don't look," but you know what I'm saying? He basically was telling me that he was somewhere with shorty, like not even trying to crack, and she basically pushed up onto him and it was like, yo, she was doing this and doing that. He was like, I didn't even want it, but after a while, I was just like, fuck it. So I'm like, yo, she is that SA? And he was like, I guess technically, but I'm a man, so I can't say that.
Right.
So I'm like,
Yes, you can.
right. So I'm like,
that's a
so
whole
I'm
nother
sitting there
topic.
like,
That's a whole
on the
nother topic.
corner look like this, like, damn, she on it like that. He like, yeah. I'm like, I ain't gonna go nowhere near her.
Right.
All of a sudden, bloop, my phone go off. It's her. And she like, yo, what's good? And I'm like, I know she ain't seen me talking to you in the corner and was like, yeah, he know the story. Let me hear him too.
Next.
Right?
Yeah.
So she hit me with that. Then she's like, yo, you know what I'm saying? What you want after this? And I'm thinking about my man's story, like, nah. Because he basically, all right, y'all ever seen the Amazonian Snoo episode of Futurama?
Yes.
Have y'all seen this?
No.
You haven't seen this? No. So the whole concept is amazing. It's one of the most amazing,
Yeah.
So they basically, Futurama, the whole premise of it is, dude, he gets stuck in like a cryogenic chamber and he wakes up in like the future and everybody got flying vehicles and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? And basically they work for a delivery service. Like basically an old dude runs like this FedEx type company and they go to different planets and stuff delivering it and just get caught in all type of wild like adventures and stuff, right?
Right.
So they deliver the planet Amazonia, right? And the whole premise of the planet Amazonia is it's all Amazon women. They're all like 15 feet tall, mad big, and they just like whatever. So men aren't supposed to go to this planet. Yeah, exactly. So men aren't supposed to go to this planet, right?
Okay.
Because it's ran by a female computer that hates men. You know what I'm saying? So they go to the planet, and they basically like, they have two girls on the show with them, right?
Right.
So they basically lock the dudes up immediately. They're like, oh, no men's supposed to be here, but they're like, treat the woman nice. So they're going around, they're showing them the planet. They take them by the basketball court. They like, and they was talking like cavemen too. They're like, here on Amazonia, we play basketball, no dunks, all fundamentals. They saying stuff, so the episode is mad funny. So basically, there's a dude on Futurama named Zach Brannigan. He got he's like Johnny Bravo, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He be talking crazy. The girls don't like him. He think every girl like him. So the whole time he talking slick and they getting agitated. So they basically was like, we getting y'all out of here. We either sentence y'all to death or jail, whatever, right?
Right.
So they in court or whatever. They basically dude is agitating the female judge or whatever, and they like, we sentence y'all to death.
Yeah.
And they like, no, and they like, buy snoo. And they like, what snoo? And snoo is basically just what they call sex on this planet, right? So they sentenced these dudes to death by sex. So they all happy and mad at the same time. Like, oh my God. So basically, they gotta get it. He was like, so they're picking out a person who was like, you have sex with the little women, and the little women are all like 15 feet. You have sex with the medium women, they're all 18 feet. You have sex with the tall women, they're all 20 feet. You know what I'm saying? Then they pick one dude, and they're like, you gonna have sex with the little women, then the medium women, then the tall women, then the little women again, and niggas is crying. So anyway, the whole time I tell you this whole story to tell you that this is running through my head while Shorty is texting me. I'm like, nah, I'm not falling for the snoo son.
Death by snoo.
You know what I'm saying? Nah, hell no. No death by snoo. Go for it. So basically, I politely declined, and then she proceeded to be on me mad times after that. But I was always like, yo, that's some bullshit, bro. To like, you see my man telling me what he did with you.
Right.
And be like, yeah, you want some too?
Yeah.
I could never get over that. The unmitigated gall of Shorty. You know what I'm
The
saying?
audacity.
Oh, that's good, bitch.
What is your story?
I
You gotta come on, man.
I mean, like everything from like I love you, like I want to marry you, I'll leave my wife for you, like to like just the news, the pictures, like people trying to get weird, like oh I seen you here, da da da, like you know.
Did they
stuff
really
like,
see you, or they just?
Oh yeah, they're like oh I saw you at the Publix and everything like that. So that's always weird. And then. Yeah, almost every DM is weird in some type of way that a random guy sends me.
Has any of them ever in the history of DMs ever been successful?
No.
Anything? No guy has ever said anything charming, charismatic enough to where it's like, you know what? Let me just see.
Well, my boyfriend.
Oh, come on.
So your boyfriend slid in the
He
DM.
cracked the code. He got in. So
Yeah.
what was his line? How'd he get in?
I can't tell y'all that.
I mean, it won't work again. though. That door is closed.
No, it was just I think it was just like the right timing of things because I was single and I was just answering DMs at that point like
Okay.
all right what's up whoever.
That shit was a
so-
lotto pick at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah,
right?
it
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
It
Yeah,
was.
yeah. Like,
And
nah. You know
I
what?
think I just got lucky because we exchanged numbers very quickly and we talked immediately and I was like, okay, you're not weird.
That's the main thing with females too. Like honestly, they want to check your vibe. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But all right, you ain't no weirdo. All right, we could go forward with this conversation and shit.
Yeah,
like that.
'cause a lot of
I'm
guys,
pretty sure
like,
that
yeah.
like after that he showed you the attention that you kind of
Yeah.
was like voided with. Like you know what I'm saying? The shit like you was probably lonely at the time. That's why you probably even checked his DM because
Oh
you got.
no, not at all.
So-
Like I was messing with somebody, had a
Oh,
situation
damn.
going
All
on.
right, never
Yeah.
mind. All right. So you was
think-
spontaneous.
Yeah.
You think
Yeah.
I'm going through a drought, sir?
Yeah, I was single. I had a situation, but I was single.
Yeah, I mean, you ain't going without. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
we know what you do. Yeah.
To you, is there like an allure of like somebody famous DM you, right? Which I'm sure has happened before, and they're like, "Yo, I'm gonna fly you out. I'm gonna give you 10 bands. Stay with me for a week." Da 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 da. Is there appeal in that for you, or hell no?
I mean, of course, like the money's an appeal. That's
course.
why they throw it out there. Because if they didn't have the money, they would not have
They
the
wouldn't even
girl.
hit you
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
So, but other than that, a lot of most guys who do that are weird on some level, or like they're corny.
Yeah.
So I feel like off rip, if you're doing that, I already know what you're about.
When you say weird, like if you reach
I
out
knew
to a
it. I
nigga,
knew it.
what are y'all looking for, like, to categorize him as weird?
I think it's just like I low-key don't even want to say this and like put people up on it, but just like a lot of guys would just be like,
A trick.
no, yeah, but just be like, I don't want to say like too thirsty, but like, act like you've been here before.
Right. Like,
You feel me?
Like you done got something before.
Yeah,
Right.
like
Yeah,
I
agree.
understand, like I'm a porn star, and woo woo, but you can still talk to me like a regular.
I got a homeboy that like he got to holler at anything that walk, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
I hate
like
them.
like bro,
Yeah.
like
I
you
got-
act
I
like
got-
you act like you ain't
I
never seen a bad bitch before.
Yes,
Yeah.
I got plenty.
Anywhere
of
we
them.
go, like the nigga gotta talk to her. I'm like, bro, chill.
you
bro.
You know I got them, bro.
You can't go nowhere with direct.
Can't.
I know. You can't.
I get into this,
So
man.
yeah, I'm joking. I feel you.
But y'all know what I'm talking
No,
about.
you act like
know
you've
what I'm
been there
saying?
before.
You got
I
that
got
one homeboy that's thirsty than a motherfucker. You like, bro, chill. Just-
So, how does I'm trying to understand how does a phone conversation go with a weird nigga? he
doesn't
call you.
always- No, I'm saying
Okay,
usually
now
that
I'm
don't
talking
even
about
work
when
out,
you
yeah.
categorize, when you
Weird-ass
be like,
fantasy.
okay, son, weird. What did he do? What did he say that you was like, nah, son,
He's
weird?
basically asking you like, what's the weirdest, craziest stuff like in detail that people have slid up and tried to get
Like
you to
you
do
was
or try to tell
interested until he did
Until he
this.
did
what did he?
what threw you
what
off?
was it?
I mean, like as a porn star, like as soon as you start talking about like paying or doing anything like that or sending money, like I said, like I know what
No,
you're
sir.
on. So it's just stuff like that. It's just like you can just tell when a dude is just like,
Yeah.
well, not always. You can. Some people hide it very well, but you know, a lot of times people tell on themselves.
Yeah.
You never had a request that was so crazy that you just was like about to throw the phone? Like hell no.
Yeah, like, or especially like if people are trying to like fly me out, they're like, "Oh, you can get the ticket. I'll give you the money when
Oh,
you get
girl,
here." I'm like,
boy,
"You can get the come on, face."
I'm thinking she's about to say something nasty.
What
just
she said that
niggas
earlier.
trying to get her to pay the ticket is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Nah,
crazy.
nah.
You had a famous people try to do that to you?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
people that you know are wealthy?
Yeah, and I'm like, "You just want a playoff game. I know you got a playoff check. I'm not playing for my own plane ticket."
Talk
Like, what
to
you
him,
talking about?
Santana.
You ever been courtside?
No, because I don't want to be seen with you.
Facts.
Yeah.
That's how you know with the porn stars, man.
No, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? If they come in here all nice and act tactful, and you don't see them courtside, they might be who they portray
So
to be.
have you ever linked up with somebody so famous that you had to like sign like an NDA or something like that, or like you had to like
question.
be really secretive, like where like TMZ and paparazzi couldn't find y'all?
Yeah, I've definitely had people send like an NDA request, but I am a very paranoid person, and I don't want to end up on no Netflix documentary.
Right.
So if I can't bring my phone or if I don't feel safe, I'm not going. I've turned down a lot of stuff because I don't feel safe. Like I don't care. Like I don't want to be somewhere out in the ocean, just me, you, and a bunch of your homeboys. Like that's not safe.
Yeah,
My
at all.
safety is always like on the top of my head. Yeah.
of course.
So let's change it up a little bit too, right? Because like I said, we mainly talk about a lot of hip hop right here, right?
Right.
You told me that your favorite rapper is Lil Kim. You know what I'm saying?
Female rapper.
Oh, your favorite female rapper.
Yeah.
So who's your favorite male rapper?
I got a few. I really like Schoolboy Q.
Okay.
I like Pilo. You know, I'm from the
MJ said he
Bay.
was
P-Lo.
what?
I never heard of him.
Pilo, yeah. TF. I'm really like on the LA hype. Who else? Key Glock 21.
Fuck Key
Yeah.
Key Glock.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's say Key Glock and 21. So
21 simple.
who's your top 5 women? Let's
Top
say
5
net
women?
right now.
Right
All
now.
time.
Right now.
All time.
Like
or right
active.
Oh,
You
right
wanna
now?
go out- give us all time, then give us right now.
now? I think all time. Kim, Trina,
Okay.
Foxy.
Shout out to Brooklyn.
That's 3. Let's see.
You don't got no more.
My top 5. Eve.
Okay.
Ooh.
I ain't mad at that.
EB.
Got one more.
I don't know
more?
what would be my number 5.
Come on.
I have to keep
You
thinking.
got
Nicki,
Missy
Cardi.
Elliott. You got Lauryn Hill.
Lauren
Ashley
Hill,
Knight.
Missy.
I do Missy.
Queen Latifah.
Okay.
Missy Elliott.
Missy,
All
yeah.
right.
So right now, who you messing with? You don't got to do 5. Just what females are you messing with?
Of course, Cardi, Meg.
Cardi.
I think it's a girl like her name's like Rennie Rucci or something like that. Flo.
Yeah, Glow.
she's-
Flo Millie.
Yeah, Flo Millie.
Millie,
But
not
yeah, I
Glow,
like
yeah.
Flo.
How about
Love Glorilla.
love to lyricist Rhapsody? You don't know Rhapsody?
I do know. I like Tierra Whack.
Tierra
really,
fire.
Yeah, Tierra Whack's really good. She
I
just
ain't-
dropped
I
a
don't know
project.
Tierra.
Tierra
You
dead
don't know who
fire.
Tierra Whack is?
I don't.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh nah, she's extra fire. How you
Oh, she might be what? She might be.
Send me a link, my nigga.
She
Bro.
she like the creativity of a Missy, but even go beyond.
Nah, Rain's bugging the
know what I'm
fuck
saying?
out. Like she really might be like the
Trash,
hottest.
right?
She really might be the hottest joint out
Tierra
right
Whack?
now, rap
Tierra
wise.
Whack.
Yeah.
What?
No girls is rapping
Before I
better
even
than
talk,
Tierra right
I'll look it
now.
up myself.
She's like you could tell she's of that ilk of like freestyling and wordplay, but also
But
like,
Rhapsody
super
from that
creative.
cloth. I heard Rhapsody
She-
rapping. I'm like, damn, like you over here rapping over Wu-Tang Jizza. Like,
She can't rap with
Whatever.
Tierra Whack.
I'm too hip hop for niggas.
She cannot
That's
rap
what this
with
is
Tierra
about.
Whack.
Rhapsody.
I'm too hip hop for niggas.
She
He took his
cannot
shirt
rap
off
with
and
Tierra
stood in the
Whack.
air like a helicopter.
A bitch with bars.
I noticed you ain't say Nikki on no list.
Yeah, I mean, just
Yo,
personally,
sexy
not mine.
red, number one, nigga.
Yo,
Yeah,
what's
nigga.
up, Chris?
Get it sexy, yeah, nigga. Yeah.
Songs, yeah,
That's how
yeah.
Brooklyn do.
Yeah.
Every time I look at you,
I wanna put a knife, bullet,
fist,
oh.
or a foot in you.
no, you said the knife first. The
I did.
knife is not first.
It's not.
It's not.
I want to put a bullet, foot.
Knife.
Oh, my
bullet.
God.
I'm kind of lit, whatever. But shout out to Math.
Anyway,
He know what I'm talking about.
what was you saying about Nikki?
Just personally, just not my preference.
Not just that.
Yeah. Of course, all
Okay.
props to her and all the accolades and everything she's gotten through her career.
You're good at this. How long you been doing interviews for?
Very media trained right,
Right.
now.
She's
I seen some
very
other
media-trained.
interviews for her where they was trying to like, yo, and who you mess with and who she like.
What's
Thought I
that?
was born yesterday.
Yeah, I'm
What's-
grown. Like
You know
I
what
said,
I'm
I'm about to be 35.
Word, nah, facts. So, you
He has
are
a question.
go ahead. Shout out Rain, man.
Yeah,
My boy Rain in the building.
peace. My question is, you started your career as an adult film star in your 30s. So, my question is what advice do you have for younger women who might be exploring this idea? Because you got a chance to see the pros, the cons, whatever good comes with it, the money and whatever. But what advice do you have for younger women who might be looking at this and wondering if this is a occupation that they want to dive into?
I would definitely say, like, if you get into this too young, it'll definitely have an effect on you and change you. So I would say live your life first. Make sure you ain't got no vices. You got a good head on your shoulders, and you have a goal of what you want to do, and that goal doesn't involve a man or getting a man or a boyfriend, because that'll really fuck up your money. Focus on your money and do what's best for you get your money.
Second part to the question is, for the girls who already made up their mind.
Yeah.
Like, I already made up my mind, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
What is something you could tell them that they should be able to look forward to? This the not so bright side.
The not so like good stuff of it is just the stigma that's gonna come with it, from family, from friends, from strangers. They'll love you 1 second and hate you the next because you don't talk to them or something like that. Just have a clear head on your shoulders and be really self-aware of who you are.
Okay.
And don't let people try to get in your head and try to change you and do stuff that you don't want to do. Yeah.
That was like a mic drop joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I felt like I couldn't even.
All right, let me ask something. Are your everyday friends, are any of them porn stars? Or
My everyday friends, no.
So, what do they say?
I'm about to get the oil. So, have you ever tried to encourage somebody to come into this field or no?
No, not at all. I mean, but I wouldn't do that to any field. I wouldn't do that to any industry, whether it's doing hair or whatever. If you want to do it, yeah, but I would never be like.
If you feel like the money good, or I done tried to influence my son MJ to come over to where I'm working at.
Yeah.
If you feel like, yo,
But
girl,
this is
I'm
not-
trying to tell you the
but-
money over here is crazy.
Yeah, but for some, like, I was single and I don't have kids. So, my homegirls, a lot of them are married or got kids and stuff like that. It's not for everybody. So this is, sex work, especially online sex work, is a bell that cannot be unrung.
Right.
Once it's out there, it's out there. Even
Well-
on OnlyFans, some people like, oh, I only shoot OnlyFans. Like, that's going to be online so fast on Twitter or something. So,
Well,
yeah.
well, look, right. This ain't no judgment, but would you agree that it takes a certain type of female to engage in these type of activities and lifestyle?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you really got to know but I don't think it's just one type of female though.
Okay.
Or one type of woman or one type of man. Like, I'm not into like wild crazy sex parties, swinger lifestyle, nothing like that, but
You never shot a scene where it's like an orgy or nothing like that.
no, I've shot a scene where it's an orgy, but in my personal life, that's not like what I do.
Right.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't something that you would.
Yeah. So, but I definitely think you got to have a certain type of mindset to definitely be
To do
able
this,
to do
right.
this and be like okay with it and stuff.
Have you ever been in a situation where one of your friends or someone you know, maybe even a family member or whatever, has like a friend might have said, "Hey, I found my husband watching your porn," or one of my boyfriends, and it been like a wedge between their relationship, and they told you about it?
So I have like one homegirl who's married, and you know her husband knows and everything, and she's like, hey, like this is a hard boundary. This is a no. Like if you see her, do not watch it. And do not keep scrolling, right? But then I got other homegirls who have watched my stuff with their boyfriend and like gone crazy and like hit me up after like, oh my God, I loved your new video. So it really just depends.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, it just depends on the couple.
Yeah.
Like some people are okay, you know,
Yeah.
going to a strip club or something. Some people are not. So it just depends.
It's like me in the car listening to your music. Yeah, we was just riding, listening to that new Drect, man. It's hard.
Man, ain't the same.
It's not the same.
What do you see yourself doing outside of this line of work?
So it's crazy. So like before porn, I'd been in the Army. Like I've done all types of stuff. I was in marketing.
You was a ranger, Army Ranger?
Yeah, right. But I've done all types of stuff before porn. So porn was just another job to me. So if I feel like doing something afterwards, I'll do whatever.
So let's talk about this, because I think a lot of women, like I've heard this before, right? If you see a woman doing something, then you think like, yo, she wildin'. She started doing that because, like you said, you started doing this later in life. So I'm sure you had people look at you like, she's wildin'. Why would she choose to do that now? Like, what goes into the psychology of it? Is it a money thing, or is it like, I have this part of me that's deep down inside has been hiding, and now I feel like this is the era where it can come out, and I won't be as harshly judged by people.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both, a little bit of column A, column B, because I've definitely been with people before porn. Like, you look like a porn star, like all the tattoos and the hair and the body and everything. Like, you look like a porn star and like doing certain stuff. So it's just like, okay. So it was kind of an intersection of the both. Yeah, for sure.
So to deep diver into Direct's question, like, do you feel like your whole porn career has been money driven?
Oh yeah, but that's most people in whatever job they have.
Same reason you go to work.
So you don't really find no enjoyment whatsoever in doing this. You like, you know what, this is business. You know what, it's kind of easy money. You know what, I don't mind really, you know, having a couple of partners here and there, whatever, and then I make my change and I go home.
Yeah.
That's your mentality.
Yeah.
You're not like, I'm freaky, I like to have sex. You're not
right. Like isn't that like, cause like, do you ever do it and be like, you know what, I enjoy this?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I mean, like I've definitely shot scenes. Like I was telling him, like I went to Puerto Rico with Queen Rogue and shot a bunch of scenes, and we shot orgy on the beach.
So
like,
my thing basically is like, you feel like it could be worse. Like, you like, you know what? It's either a 9 to 5 or I could just. I'm sorry, I don't want to put it like this, but suck a couple dicks, a couple.
Yeah.
And then I'm paid for the next couple months.
Right.
And like fuck the bullshit. I don't care what nobody say. I did this for like 5 to 15 minutes, and like I'm better than somebody that worked the whole month.
Yeah.
Right.
It can be. Yeah, it can definitely be like that.
Okay, so for us to understand, how much of this is business and how much of this is pleasure? Percentage-wise.
Oh, no, it's 100%.
I'm about to say the way she
business.
sounded is
So-
all business.
I mean, yeah, I've had sex with people and I've had pleasure because I'm having sex, but this is work.
It's work, but have you been caught up in
he's
the
saying-
middle of like a dude fucking you and you like, you know what?
Nah,
damn,
he
like,
fucking the shit out of
you.
Yeah, of course, because that's their job. That's what he's trying.
Word.
He's trying to
And
fuck the shit.
have you had better sexual experiences in porn compared to real life?
Oh no, I'm much more freaky in real life.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, she fucking niggas' heads up right
really,
there.
I mean, you sound like you're focused and you're not confused on the
focused
two.
on the bag.
You almost think like a man. Like,
Hell yeah.
And I really think that's the bay in me.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
but yeah, it's about
Right,
my money.
E40,
That's
the
why.
hustle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Jesus
why.
Christ had
That's why I
dreads.
said like
Second.
focused on your money and get your bag. Yeah. What did he say?
he said Jesus Christ had
Dreads,
dreads.
so shake 'em. Yeah. It's
That's
true.
hilarious.
I'm real berry and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, so Santana, man, please shout out your OnlyFans so
Oh,
everybody
OnlyFans,
can
yeah.
subscribe. How much you charge a month?
I don't even know what it's set at. It's
Well,
been
you
set
said
at
you was
the
on a
same
hiatus.
Yeah, but I'm still posting stuff.
Okay,
like there's
okay,
still like
alright.
videos
Hold on.
and stuff I haven't dropped
You got
yet.
them WIC packages for the less fortunate.
You said the WIC packages.
You got like if you make
She
under
runs
34K, yeah, I got you with the $5.99. Everyone else
I mean, I run
is
specials every
$18.99.
now and then. Maybe I'll run a birthday special or something like that.
Okay.
So, what's your most popular clip on OnlyFans? Oh, first of all, you didn't shout it out.
OnlyFans.com/SantanaRed.
Okay. What's your most popular clip on there?
One of my most popular ever is actually this like fantasy scene, and I think it's kind of like what you were talking about.
Okay, yeah,
It's
see?
this guy like my co-star. He's like scrolling through his phone, and it's like my Pornhub page or something like that, and he's like, "Oh, I wish I could be with Santana Red,"
Right.
and he like falls asleep, and then he
And then it
wakes
does, like, a
up.
little dreamy
Yes,
thing
it does.
where the
Then
screen
I'm
goes
there, and then we like get to it and everything. That's like one of the highest ones, and I have. So mom
See?
POV is not in business anymore, but I have my mom POV scene on my OnlyFans, so that's a good.
Oh, so
seller.
basically you got your master. They went out of business.
You got
I got the masters to my joint.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
That's hard.
But yo, man, Santana Red, we appreciate you
Yeah,
coming
for sure.
through. Yo, we would love to have you pop up on the podcast
On the
more
regular.
often.
Anytime,
You know what I'm
Cool
saying?
as hell.
Right,
You know what I'm
hell
saying?
yeah.
And to close this
Yeah.
out, we had like 1,000,001 questions.
Yeah, we wouldn't going forward.
But don't quote me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
You feel me?
Let's get it.